Okay, so we're going to use absolute value functions and transformations. So we got to first know what an absolute value parent function looks like.
Parent?
Now, I am not going to be giving you graph paper.
Why?
Because you don't need it.
You too.
If I give you a graph paper for this, then you have to find exact points and make everything perfect. This is a sketch. Take that out, please.
Oh.
Okay. So an absolute value function goes through 0, 0.
Not funny.
Now, what is absolute value before we go any
So,
further?
the number,
Exactly.
So like -5 is absolute value is 5.
Right. So an absolute value is the distance from 0, and it's never negative, right? So every time I go over on a negative x, I would get a positive y, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to make this -10, and it actually would be up 10. So there's a point right here. Because if I plugged in -10 into the absolute value of x, I would get positive 10, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what happens if I plug in positive 10?
You would still have
I would still get a positive 10. Well, if it has to go through all three of these points, oops.
What? You would make a...
Now, these lines are straight. They are not curved. They are not a parabola. They are straight lines. Okay, so that's an absolute value function.
Is that the equation or like?
Well, that's the parent function, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we had the parabola before, I'm going to write it over here. We had y equals ax minus h squared plus k, didn't we?
What was this?
Didn't we do that?
I don't think
Yes.
we did.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait.
H was the horizontal movement, left and right. K was the
I need a V.
up and down.
I definitely don't think we did.
Okay, well, I'm sure we did. Okay. And A was the rate of change. So I'm going to show you the absolute value one. So if you don't remember that, don't write it down. So the absolute value is y equals A, the absolute value of x minus h plus k. Oh, in front of your A, can you put plus or minus?
Yeah, buddy.
What?
Put plus and minus right here. Now I'm going to draw some arrows off of there, so this is where you guys got to be neat.
Not having reach.
Okay, that plus or minus opens up or down. If it's positive, it opens up. If it's negative, it opens down. So this is positive because there's not a negative there, correct? On the parent function. So it opens up. This H moves the vertex. Right here is the vertex.
Yeah.
It moves it left or right. But you notice this says minus H, correct?
Yes.
So if it's a minus, it goes to the right. Because it would be opposite. Because I would put in a positive 3. A negative times a positive is a negative. Yes? And if it became to be positive, that meant the number was a negative. So if I go to the right, H will be negative in there. But if I'm going to the left, it is what?
Positive.
Positive. So if it's positive, I'm moving left. If it's negative, I'm moving
Right.
right. And that means this one right here, not the actual H itself. This is the positive, negative I'm talking about. We're going to spend some days on this, guys.
Good. Good.
Okay? Now the K moves it up or down. Again, when I say it, I'm talking about the what?
Positive or negative?
But I'm talking about the what?
Vertex.
The vertex. Okay? Since this is plus K, if it's plus, it goes up. If it's minus, it goes down. Now, the thing I didn't discuss with this H, correct, or the A, did I?
No.
Okay, so A is the rate of change. Sometimes known as the slope. Now, with absolute value, it's kind of nice because these are straight lined and not curved. So is the slope of this constant?
Yes.
Yes. Is the slope of the other side constant? Yes. But this right here, if I were to extend it, that would be a positive slope, wouldn't it? But on this side, it would be a what?
Negative slope.
Negative slope. So it's the same slope, just one's positive and one is negative. So its rate of change, if A is greater than 1, the graph is wider than, and I'm just going to say absolute value of x, which is the parent function. And this is the absolute value of A because the positive and negative told me whether it opened up or down, right? So if A is between 0, if it's greater than 0, but less than 1, the graph is narrower than the absolute value of x. So now on the parent function, I don't have an h and a k, do I?
No.
Well, h and a k tells you where the vertex is. So is the h and k the vertex?
Yes.
Yes. But guys, the vertex is what here?
0.
0, 0. So both of these would be 0, yes? And the slope is up 10 over 10. So the slope is 1. And it opens up. So does everything collapse to this? Yeah. The last thing you do need to know is the vertex is H, comma, K. And I'm going to write new vertex. How about that? Because that's where it's going. So our example is graph. It says graph. That's all it says. But in order to graph, there's some steps we have to go through, not to. So we're going to graph the absolute value of x plus 4. Probably should put an absolute value and not a parenthesis, huh?
Yeah.
I would suggest you make these absolute values bigger than your ones, minus 2. So when it says graph, you need to find the vertex, Does it open up or
And
down? And rate of change.
so it's slow.
So we need to identify all those things. Now you guys have all of this up here on your paper, right? Because I'm going to have to move this up.
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, my vertex was originally 0, 0, yes? And now it is going to be my H and my K.
Negative V.
No. Vertex is H, comma, K.
4 and negative 2.
Okay, but this is a negative. I mean, this is a positive 4, so it was
Negative.
negative. So it's negative 4 and negative 2. H is always opposite. H is always opposite. Because the original function was x minus h. Correct?
Yeah.
And in order for it to turn to be a positive, then it had to be a negative.
Yeah.
So everyone see what's happening. Okay? Is it opening up or down?
Down.
Is A positive or negative? Is out here positive or negative?
No, positive.
It's positive, so it's opening what?
It-
Up. Positive opens up. Now the rate of change is the A, isn't it? Well, what's in front? What's right here?
1.
A 1. So rate, can I put R of C? Can I do that? Okay. So it is what?
1.
1? Now the nice thing about sketching my graph,
You need to put
I can just kind of sketch it, right?
that line's not straight.
What is not?
Sketch.
It's because I was going sideways.
Or not go sideways. Use your ruler.
Okay, so when you sketch, guys, I at least want arrows on the positive and negative axes. I don't care if you put them on all
Axes.
4.
Use it.
Okay, so my vertex is at negative 4. So I have to put 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to show that. You either have to put 4 tick marks or you have to write a 4. One of the two. Is that kind of blurry to you guys?
No.
Is it good? Okay. And then I'm going to go down how much?
Negative 2. Tail.
Negative 2. So I put a point at negative 4, negative 2.
Ooh, you're that peaky. Thank you. Oh, very nice, Gary. And then rate of change
I don't
is
think I'm-
positive 1. What'd you say, Cody?
Okay, so I'm going to give myself a couple more tick marks here. Because if my rate of change is positive 1, on one side of this it's positive and the other side it is negative, right? Because we talked about it, making that V. So if I go up 2, that means I have to go over how many? 2? And if I went up 2, then I have to go left 2? Is that enough for me to get my V shape?
Yes.
Yeah? If I wanted to do more, could I do more? And actually, it would cross at 0, 2, wouldn't it? So I could do more. Ooh, I like that. I think we're going to... 5 points is good. And then make a what?
V.
V.
Maybe.
Is it, on rate of change, is it wider, narrower, or the same as the parent function?
Line.
What, Gerhard?
Same.
Same. Because the parent function's 1. Because our rules say what? Greater than 1 or 0 to 1? Do I ever have an equal to 1?
Yeah.
No. Look on here. Do I have an equal to?
I was gonna look at the board.
Do I have an equal to?
No.
No. So when we do this, we're going to put wider, narrower, or same. So it is what?
Same.
Same.
Well, if it's not an equal to, how can it be the same?
It
Yeah.
is, no, 1 is 1. Like on our rules, Ryan, our rules give me a rule if it's greater than 1 or if it's between 0 and 1.
So if it's not either one of those?
If it's not either one of those, then it's same.
Okay.
So when on the rate of change on these rules right here, guys, you might want to say wider, narrower, a weird word, or what?
So,
Same.
Narrower.
And we're talking about of the parent function, yes?
Narrower. I can't say that.
Narrower. We need to do another one, don't we?
No,
Yes.
I'm somewhat confused. Yes.
Okay. Everyone ready on this one?
I guess.
Mason, are you ready on this one?
yes.
Okay, I just was making sure.
Yeah, I hate it now. Ryan, what'd you
Okay,
I think you'll be careful.
so y equals
Why equals
negative. Oh, I'm making this up. Negative 3 absolute value of x minus 1 plus 3. So we need to graph it.
Mine's not straight.
Okay, so first was find the vertex, right? Okay, vertex.
It's a 1.
It's a positive 1
Positive
and positive 3. Oh, where did it start there? Where was it originally?
2. 0, 0.
0, 0. And the reason why we always write that is so we remember. So our new vertex is at 1, 3. Can't talk. What's the next thing we have to do?
What are you saying?
What was the next thing?
Opening or closing?
Up or down, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is,
Still.
it's down because of this.
Yeah, buddy.
So it opens down. And the next was ROC. What is ROC?
Rate.
Oh,
trade.
Rate of change is
1, 3.
3. So it's 3 over
1.
1. Is it wider, narrower, or the same?
Same.
Is it wider, narrower, or the same?
It's all wider.
It's never. Narrower.
I totally wrote this wrong.
Oh.
What a bum.
Hopefully you guys wrote in pencil.
Why is it so funny, dog?
Okay, guys, I do apologize. Okay,
It is, you know.
so fix this on your notes, guys. I'm sorry.
What I do?
Okay, shh. Gerhard, fix this on your notes that you wrote earlier.
I am right.
Okay, if A is between 0 and 1,
Was that a 0 or no?
Oh my god.
the graph is wider. If A is greater than 1, the graph is narrower. I'm sorry, guys. Think about that. If my rate of change speeds up, aren't I going to shoot up quicker?
Yeah.
So it's going to come in. And if my rate of change is 1/2, then it's going to be wider. It's going to go slower. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
Fix that real quick. Okay, so since I fixed my mistake, I apologize. So now we need to graph this. So our vertex is at 1, 3.
Yeah, buddy.
It's not, buddy.
I don't care. Everybody's happy.
And it's opening what direction?
Down.
Down.
Direction.
Okay, so I need to make some points, some dashes down here so I can go down, yeah? So I go down how many? 3 and right and left 1.
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3. Right 1 and left 1. And could I keep going if I wanted to?
9.
1,
Yes.
2, 3. left one and
Right one.
right one, and make a
Eiffel Tower.
that looks like an Eiffel Tower.
It looks like
I
a
don't know.
compass.
First thing that came in my head.
Okay, so the first one we did was the same. Is this one narrower?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's a sketch. It's not gonna be perfect, but
9.
we can make it halfway decent, can't we? It's gonna be very hard.
This homework is nice and easy.
Hopefully for me.
Okay, now we gotta go backwards.
What?
From
What are you
graph
talking
to.
about?
What if I give you a graph? Can you tell me the equation?
You're not going
This is what
to.
13 threes is on.
You're not going to.
How far are we guys going today?
You're going.
You're going
3 through 13 odd and 50 through 20.
Okay.
15.
So the
No, I said
3
that, Henry.
through 13 odd are graphing. And then what's the other one? 15 through 20?
You need to show
Okay,
the
so now I'm going to give you a graph and see if you can give me the equation.
What? This is it.
Okay, so first of all, we have y equals, we're going to do a plus or minus, right?
Yep.
A x minus h plus k. So we need to find the vertex and the rate of change and open up or down, correct? Okay, so let me draw you a picture.
That's it.
That's literally it.
And the number doesn't matter.
You used the number. I forgot for what though.
The slope.
No,
That is not even.
the A.
That's the slope. That's the rate of
You
change.
used the last one for.
No?
I'm sorry. This is it.
Right here. We used 3.
Well, I thought you just used the last 3 for it.
No, this 3.
And what's the last 3 you used for?
The
This
vertex.
3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's for the vertex. The other one's for the.
Yes.
That's
where you
put the first one.
Miss Nick,
What?
I have a question.
What?
If A equals y and then greater value or whatever, x and then plus 3.
So there's no,
There's no h.
so the h is 0.
So wouldn't it be negative 3 over 1 then? Or
Okay.
just not come to negative?
Stop. Okay, he just asked, isn't it negative 3 over 1? The negative tells me what, guys?
Down.
The negative tells me up or down.
Yeah.
The slope here is negative and here is positive. So this is both negative and positive.
Hey, Aaron.
Okay, so I'm going to draw a picture and then we're going to see if we can figure out the equation. We all good? You ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds a little special.
I know you're not talking here.
Ah.
That's funny.
Your face.
Get up off my. What am I right now? You make this one up.
Mm-hmm.
It better be good.
Miss Nick, can you use graph paper from 3 to 13?
Nope.
Uh,
I don't. I want it on your. I want sketches.
Okay.
Okay. So I have plus or minus. Because this is your picture. So is it going to be plus or minus?
Minus.
It's gonna be,
Minus. Why is it going to be minus?
Is it
Down.
gonna go downward?
It's going to go down. So it's going y equals negative.
The slope is
So
3. It's gonna be 3.
it's going to be, we go 1, 2, 3. Yes?
Over 1.
Okay.
Not 1,
2.
1, 2. So it's going to be 3 over
2.
2.
The lines.
And where's the vertex?
It's at
2.
It's at 3, negative 2.
It's at 3, negative 2.
Yep.
So what's that going to look like in here? X minus,
3 minus 2.
Plus 2.
No, it's gonna be minus
it's going to be minus 2. Outside is what it is. Inside is the opposite.
Oh, I got it.
Isn't that pretty easy?
2. Yeah.
Debatable.
I mean, if we had an actual graph paper, yeah, because then.
Yeah, maybe.
No, you're going to have a picture on here, guys.
No, I'm just saying for yours.
Well,
Because I really cannot see that from here.
Well, maybe she would have a better pencil or pen.
That better?
That's
Yeah,
not
can you
you.
go back up to the equation though?
Here, we'll go through it again. We can go through it again.
Let's just do another one.
So we have y equals, we will, plus or minus a, or x minus h plus k. Yes?
Yeah.
So does it open up or down?
Down.
Down. So it's y minus.
Mm-hmm.
And on yours will be a grid, so you just have to count good points. Okay?
Okay.
So it goes 1, 2, 3. Yes?
Okay.
And 1, 2.
Yeah.
So it's 3 over 2.
Alright.
So my vertex is 3, negative 2. 3, negative 2. So then it's going to be x minus 3
Yeah.
plus, oh, not plus 2.
Yeah, let's say I got.
It's going to be what?
Minus.
Minus, because it's a negative, right?
So is it kind of like y equals like with?
Yeah, it's exactly like y equals mx plus b, but it's an absolute value function.
Okay.
Okay, you want another one?
Yes, please. Actually.
No.
I'm going to use the same grid so I don't have to spend all that time.
Good. What's lunch today?
How often does she tell you that she doesn't know till third hour?
I don't know. Probably every 10 minutes.
My blue pin. Can you guys see the blue?
Oh
Yeah? We know?
I think red's better.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Gentlemen, remember to be kind, and I am recording.
It's really nice.
I'm always kind, Miss Mick. Always. Never mean. Better is
My tick marks aren't even.
Well,
It's okay. You can count, right?
better be using.
You can't see the last one? Okay, I'll move it. Just a second. My pen is like giving out on me. Sorry.
Get a better pen.
She guys can see it. She moves it off. Screen more.
Okay. Try that one. Now my tick marks aren't even, so this will teach you to count, right?
I don't know how to count.
Wait, what? How was I supposed to tell me to count?
No, count. Don't like picture. Don't like.
Oh, I'm gonna look at it.
Is that last one supposed to be at 2 or 3?
What?
Is it supposed to be at
This is at 2, 2. And this is at. Oh, I get what you're saying. It's supposed to be at 2. It's a little bit high, isn't it?
A little.
It's not that high.
I guessed. I tried.
Okay, what'd you get when you guessed?
I got y equals and then positive, and I got -2 over -2.
You said y minus.
What do you
No,
want?
he said plus.
Oh.
But okay, so 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
Well, or 2 over 2. 4 over 4, 2 over 2. What is that?
1.
1. Okay. Do I have to put a 1 there?
Yeah.
No, but I'm going to.
Good.
And then absolute value of x. And what's this point?
-2.
Negative.
Negative, negative. Okay.
Okay, I got the 2 points mixed around.
Well,
I
they're
put
both.
-2 in like the fraction part, and 4 in the k and h spot.
Oh.
I just did it backwards.
Okay, so it's going to be x what?
Minus plus 2.
Plus 2, because this is minus.
Yeah.
So minus a negative would be a
Positive.
positive. And then minus
2.
2.
Miss Mick, I got a question.
Don't give me what ifs. All you want me to do is your homework.
Yeah, I was gonna ask like on this one though. 'Cause it
No,
said F
no,
times
no.
F times X.
What if they look funny? One more and then I'm done with you.
This does look funny.
No, this one looks funnier.
You look funny.
This just doesn't make sense.
Miss Mick.
I think I should eat what I said.
So we're still using y equals plus or minus a x minus h plus K. We're still using that, okay?
Yep.
I'm gonna make I'm gonna do one more. Oh. This is hard to do without graph paper, just so you know.
You just gotta get graph paper. Make life
Okay.
so much simpler for me.
So there you go.
That's not even.
I think she knows.
You
It's
have
pretty
one-
close.
You have 1, 2 over 1, 1 over.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. It's supposed okay. He didn't like how I drew it.
Jeez, Cody, you got a problem or something?
Better?
Yeah, if it's uneven, then it's not right.
Is that better?
Yeah.
No. Put it back.
Okay, so try it.
Need help with
No.
I'll help you, buddy.
it?
What kind is it?
Why does it say F times X?
No, that's just
We
f
need
of
a
x. It's the
fraction,
same as
right?
y. Guys, I could put f of x here. It's the same thing as y, isn't it?
What if there's no H and no K? Is it still just 0, 0?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool, thanks. You answered my question. I'm gonna go back to do my homework.
Okay, Shayla, you want to throw this one out at us? See what you got. Positive or negative? Negative. Okay. And what am I going down and over every time?
I just make squares.
6.
What?
Oh, so she said 5, 2 is her vertex. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's my H and my K, right? So let's find our A. But our A is going to be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 over what? 2. And then absolute value of X.
I have a question. Wouldn't the 5 be negative?
Well, this is the positive negative because like Henry, this right here has a negative slope, but this one right here has a positive slope. See that? So our positive negative comes from, does it open up or down?
He's talking inside the parentheses.
Are you talking inside the parentheses? I'm not parentheses, absolute value. I'm sorry. What was your question again? Ask.
The vertex?
Uh-huh.
Negative 5?
Yes, so a negative negative would be a
Positive.
positive. Yes, I'm sorry. I misunderstood what you were asking.
You're special, Miss Smith.
I
He said 5. There's no 5 and 7.
Yes, we will be doing them because we need practice on this, right? Okay, so maybe tomorrow instead of a book assignment, we might switch to an Excel then.
Yeah.
Okay, then what's at the end? What's last?
2.
Plus 2.
Yeah, so it goes out the bullet pack up.
Yeah.
So you're gonna make them do their homework at home.
Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, honestly, does this take long though?
Yeah.
I'm already
No.
halfway done. I'm halfway
Okay,
done.
I know, so it doesn't take long. Yes.
Okay, one, your computer's about to die.
Okay.
And two, so do you go from the vertex down to a point, or?
Well, you do it's like you're doing this, like this was 7,
Yeah.
and this was
So you go to the
2.
vertex
This is
to a
7
point.
and 2. Yes. Vertex 2 point.